My name is Jeannie Kershane, and I am very grateful for the wonderful education that I received in our Denver Catholic schools. I graduated from St. Peter and Paul, from Marycrest High School, and from Loretta Heights College back in the 60s. After spending 30 years working in education in Missouri, I retired to my hometown of Denver in 1999 and spent the next 10 years as principal at St. Rose of Lima. I have the distinct honor and privilege of introducing this year's recipients of the Sister LaVonne Award, Tom and Lisa Heule. I have personally experienced the gift that Tom and Lisa are to our inner city schools. Like Sister LaVonne, they share that relentless pursuit to help kids in need. Lisa began volunteering one day a week in first grade at St. Rose of Lima in 1997, when their youngest child started school. John's school had more than enough volunteers, so Lisa prayerfully decided to volunteer in a school that really needed her help. Responding to a newsletter about the Sun schools, she was referred to Sister LaVonne, who referred her to St. Rose. By 1999, when I arrived at St. Rose, Lisa had become a guardian angel there. She saw needs throughout the school, and when she would go home and tell Tom, things would just appear. Reams of paper for the copier, a new fax machine, a coat for somebody who needed a coat. And one day I mentioned to Tom that we needed a dishwasher for the school kitchen, and a few days later we had one. Tom and Lisa filled so many needs, both large and small. In 1999, when the Adopt a Student program was initiated by Father Sam Aquila, yes, our own Archbishop was then, at that time, the Secretary of Education, Tom and Lisa sponsored several students at St. Rose. After our annual Adopt a Student lunch, Lisa told me that one of the moms at the luncheon had told her how incredibly grateful that she was, because if it weren't for Lisa and Tom, her child would not be in a caring and loving and nurturing environment of a Catholic school. Meeting that mom touched Lisa and Tom and made them realize that they were actually making a direct impact on families. Like Sister LaVonne, they saw just how much Catholic education means to our families. Tom was also among the original members of the St. Rose Development Board, formed in 2002. The board that built the gym, library, and preschool in the inner city. Tom's talent and expertise truly influenced our preparation for our meeting with the Archdiocesan Building Committee. Without Tom, we would not have received permission to build. He and Lisa were also very active during that entire build in the fundraising. On so very many occasions, Tom served as my personal business consultant for the school. Tom has the gift of asking just the right questions to inspire and create movement. He's always positive, always encouraging, and always committed to St. Rose's future. What a terrific mentor he has been to me, especially in those early years. Much of what was accomplished at St. Rose of Lima would never have happened without Tom's quiet way of asking the right questions. Lisa still volunteers at St. Rose in the Crimmins Library, named for her family, who furnished it. No tour of St. Rose is complete without a visit to our showcase library. I truly believe that the Holy Spirit works in and through the people who God sends to help us. No principal could do what we do in our inner city schools without the generosity and relentless efforts of dedicated people like Tom and Lisa. Tom and Lisa continue their avid support of our inner city schools today, 17 years later. In 2011, Tom led the charge to bring the Totes for Hope program, initially a program serving only public schools, into 14 of our Denver Catholic schools. Totes for Hope, founded by Food Bank of the Rockies in 2006, provides bags of nutritional, kid-friendly food to students at the end of each week. Student takes the bag home for the weekend, returns the empty bag, and to its refill the following week. Over 1,500 students in our Catholic schools participate in Totes for Hope. This is no small effort for Tom and no small effort for the team of more than 40 people who volunteer many hours each week delivering food and filling the bags to keep these children fed. Recently, Tom and Lisa attended an ACE scholarship event where the main speakers were Condoleezza Rice and an inspiring young teacher named Angel Ibarra. Angel Ibarra is a graduate of St. Rose of Lima and was in that first grade class in which Lisa volunteered. And yes, you probably guessed it, he was one of the students that she helped. Tom and Lisa believe in the mission of our inner city Catholic schools that struggle to stay open, and they work tirelessly to support them, just like Sister LaVonne did. St. Rose was the smallest and poorest of the Sun schools in 1999, and the one most in danger of closing. Today, St. Rose is full to capacity with a waiting list. We have over 30 Ambassador of Hope volunteers like Lisa and have adopted an innovative and highly effective learning model called expeditionary learning. St. Rose would not be open today if it weren't for Tom and Lisa. They gave of their time, their talent, in addition to their treasure, and always in very quiet and unassuming and incredibly generous ways. They're truly humble, always giving the credit to others. They never hesitate to acknowledge that our inner city families work hard to contribute and that their financial support is nothing compared to the sacrifices that our families make on a daily basis. Tom and Lisa make miracles happen in our Denver Catholic schools. They're a large part of the heart and soul of the St. Rose story, just as Sister LaVonne is the heart and soul of the Sun School stories. So it's perfectly fitting to honor them with the Sister LaVonne Award. In the name of all of the children and families that you have helped, thank you, Tom and Lisa.
Tom and Lisa, not only have you helped our Catholic schools, but you have also helped the Archdiocese of Denver in numerous ways. In your involvement certainly with Seeds of Hope, but then also with your involvement with the Catholic Foundation, with the Finance Council, and so many other ways that you do in parish life. I realize that you have at least 3 parishes that you attend, and you serve all of them. And with that, you are truly authentic disciples of Jesus Christ, because it was precisely your encounter with Jesus Christ, your living out of the sacraments of the Church, that brought you to the point where you desire to serve as Christ serves. And I know for certain in visiting with you at times and having conversations with you, that you truly see the face of Christ in every child, in the teachers, in the principals, and in all of those that you serve. And you are great witnesses to the truth of Christ. And certainly the mission of every Catholic school is to help our children encounter Jesus Christ, to receive the love of Jesus Christ, to come to know the gift of salvation so that they can experience true happiness. And you have helped to form the hearts and the minds of children. And so as your Archbishop, it is a great joy to present this award to you. And I thank you for your incredible witness that you give in a very humble way, but a very beautiful way that demonstrates Christ's love and carrying out the 2 great commandments of loving God and loving your neighbor as yourself. Thank you.
When we were approached about this award, we felt very awkward, but then we realized that this is our opportunity to publicly thank those who have given so much to our schools, to help our schools be successful. Isn't it a blessing when we can see how the Holy Spirit works to bring us together according to His plan? This celebration tonight is just that. As Tom and I reflect on how we have come to be a part of the Seeds of Hope family, we are overwhelmed to realize that others simply invited us. About 16 years ago, our dear friends, who are exceptionally generous to Seeds of Hope with their talent and resources, invited us to a dinner just like this. Thank you, Reed and Courtney, for your introduction to what has become an important faith-building priority for us. So, for those of you who are here for the first time, watch out. This could be a life-changing night for you. For the past several years, I've been blessed to serve with a devoted ambassador team. As we each do our small part to support reading programs, each of you encourage me by consistently making your gifts of time and talent a priority.
Lisa and I have had the opportunity to work with many principals, teachers, and staff who inspire us to have faith in this challenging mission. Your Christian example and sacrificial engagement with individual students and their families highlight the need for this ministry and encourage us in our own faith journey, and we thank you. We believe this ministry works so well because it's a partnership between our teachers, our parents, and our donors. As donors, we've tried to provide financial support at a level that reflects the importance of educating these deserving students. However, we are mindful that our contribution is dwarfed by the financial sacrifice Seeds of Hope parents make to keep their children in our Catholic schools. Parents, we admire you for the long hours you work, the comforts you forego, and the energy you spend creating a bright future for your sons and daughters. Lisa and I would also like to thank Ralph and Trish Nagel, who taught us early on how important it is to personally be engaged and involved in the schools we support financially. Connecting one-on-one with our dedicated faculty and staff has been a source of great Christian example for us. We would challenge all of you here tonight to become involved personally in our schools. Believe us when we say your day will be better if you spend just 1 hour in a Catholic school and meet personally our students and teachers. As Jeannie pointed out and highlighted, with the support of the Food Bank of the Rockies, we've been honored to be involved in a program started a few years ago to bring food to hungry families of students who attend our schools. We would tremendously like to thank the many, many volunteers involved in this program, over 40 individuals, 3 Knights Councils, 7 corporate partners, and most especially the Food Bank of the Rockies. It is the case that our students we serve have many needs. Bringing them the love of Jesus Christ is at the top of the list. We feel it's important that we provide for the material needs as well, so that, as Brent once said to me, tough to learn if you haven't had breakfast. Finally, we'd like to thank Archbishop Aquila for sustaining the support of our schools as a fundamental ministry of the Archdiocese of Denver. Lisa and I knew Sister LaVonne personally, so it's especially gratifying through this award to share in her legacy of compassion and leadership. We're proud to have the opportunity to partner with everyone in this room, and we thank you for all you do to support these deserving students. Thank you.